Good morning. How are all my soul tribe today? Y'all doing good? Good. I am doing a potential relationship read, which is a 5-card spread for the lovely Gemini. Any Gemini in the house? Woo, woo. I hope so. Hope y'all can watch this. Anyway, I'm cleansing residual energies. You know me if you've been here before. If not, I like to use sage to clean and cleanse all over here, protect. I say a prayer. We're good. So today, the first card is going to represent how you feel in this relationship, along with what you are putting to this relationship, like energy wise. You know what I mean? So Gemini, if you were putting out negative, then law of attraction, you're going to receive that, right? Yeah, I hope so. But anyway, so let's see where you're at with that. Okay. Can I please, Divine Creator, you send your archangels and angels that are most suited and to support me, or most capable of supporting me in this potential relationship read for Geminis. Do y'all got somebody? Y'all been looking at somebody? Y'all been scoping somebody out? I know, Gemini. Sneaky snake. I'd be surprised if 7 of Swords don't pop out. No, I'm just messing. No judgment here, remember? I'm going to have to kick myself out. Okay. Please, if you will, please give us a card to represent the current energies that Gemini is putting towards this potential relationship. Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing, Gemini? Damn. See? Sneaky snake. You think he's just sitting over there somewhere and he all up behind you. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, you're showing. Okay, I'm not going to tell you yet. So, that's a lot for one card. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the current energies you're putting out. And it's a lot of cups, just saying. Okay, can you please show us I lost my place. Okay, show us what love is asking of Gemini pertaining to this potential relationship. What does love ask? Thank you. 2 cards for that one, man. You in trouble? No. You might be in trouble with love. No. Okay. Now, card number 3 is going to be messages from the universe, and that means like your spirit guides, archangels, angels, ascended masters such as Jesus, Buddha, etc. And, of course, the universe. So, let's see what they think about you, Gemini, with all your energies. And, let's see. What do you have to tell Gemini? My gosh. I told you they had a lot. I felt it. Okay. So now we're going to move on to card number 4. This is the action that you're going to need to take, Gemini. Yeah. If you want and you'd obviously want this. So, what action does Gemini need to take to align themselves with this potential partner? What does Gemini need to? Oh, sorry. Okay. Gemini. I don't even know what to do with you. This is silly. Okay. I have a whole novel to read to you in a minute. Hope you like my voice. So, oh man, I shouldn't put that in. Oh. This is the action to take. Okay, what is it please, can you tell me, Divine Creator, will you tell me, give us guidance and insight into what does Gemini need to release? I think it was that one. In this, okay, thank you, to work. All right. Oh my gosh, Gemini, you're making me. Okay. Y'all get this. Y'all ready? This is the energy you're putting out, Gemini. Page of Cups. You're ready to bring them some love. A cup full of love. Hey. This is like more of a younger girl is what I think of. Or a younger guy. It's just masculine or feminine energy. You know? But offering this cup of love to someone, and it's like innocent in a way. But they don't know how to love yet. You know what I mean? Kind of like a younger person with an older person, and they're a little more emotionally immature than what that older person is. Because the older person has experience and has really seen one-on-one like what it's like going through it. So this is what that energy is about. But it's very excited energy. It's like someone trying to seduce you, so, or you seducing them, that's what I mean, because this is your energy, Gemini. See, you're making me blush. Man, you seducing people? Where are y'all at even? Oh, you at a party. Okay, hold on. I need to lay these out, because you've got six of them, of the, you know, the energies you're putting into this. So, you're putting a lot in it. Let's see. It's like a whole story. You felt hurt and betrayed and angry and discouraged at one point, but only you could pull yourself out of the misery. And I'm getting the feeling that this Empress arrived, little Miss Empress. She's very seductive, and, you know, she's all about creation, kind of like Mother Nature. Yeah, this little sexy thing in her pretty little moo-moo. No, but she's a very loving, kind, nurturing energy. And this means, when she's in reverse, it means that you may have been spending too much time on this person instead of yourself. And you're all discouraged. But it could also mean she's coming in, or he's, you know, just feminine energy somewhere. Like, it could be a person. When it's a face card like this, it can be a person with certain characteristics or attributes. So, but really, whenever the Empress is in reverse, it's calling you to do a little more self-love and self-care. I don't know if you need to go clip them nails. No, but really, like, take care of yourself, Gemini. Because if you don't do it, nobody else will. Because you're the one that teaches them what you need. You know what I mean? Except for your mama. Okay, and then you were at a Two of Wands energy. You had to make a choice about work or something creative, like a project or a hobby. But on the other hand, you got a lot from that. Yeah, it brought you great anxiety. Like, if it brings you great anxiety, or since it has brought you great anxiety, you have the possibility of losing control in this relationship. Like, whenever you were in control, it was all good. Like, when you were the ball was in your court, Gemini, it was all good. Is what I'm saying. But it shows that you made some gains with your little Empress here. But it caused some anxiety. And you lost a little bit of the control over it. Then you got into a pouting mood. That sounds like Gemini. The Geminis I've known. Alright. You're over here like all sad about your 3 little cups sitting by the river or the water. And there's the hand of God coming down out of the sky, Gemini. What do you want him to do? Tap you on the shoulder? He's holding a cup of love. that you need to accept. Goodness. But right now it's like you need to get away by yourself, Gemini. Because you did lose that control, and maybe, I don't know if this was confrontation here. Let me get something to drink. Ugh. Okay, there was the Four of Cups, and then it went up to the Three, or it went down to the Three of Cups. All right. To start with, you had Five Cups, then the Empress, and then you had to make a decision, or there was like some kind of situation at hand, and you lost kind of the control that you had in the relationship. And so then you were really upset, and you needed time to yourself to reflect and think about it. And God's over here, you know, divine creators, and like, hey, universe is like, hey, here's a big cup of love. Come get this big cup of love. Yeah. But you ain't even looking at it, Gemini. But then you come on into the Three of Cups upright. And this is an energy of like celebration with some of the closest people in your life, people, your loved ones, you know. And it's like an abundance of love and joy. And it suggests like happy gatherings, celebrations, and success in various aspects of your life. Also, mind you, Gemini, it shows victory and success and all that good and dandy stuff, but it also shows that the act of falling in love with the person that you're sad about right now, the Empress, may have created a baby. Are you gonna be a mommy or a daddy? Possibilities, Gemini. Oh, you better go get that test. Let's see. So, and the Empress, she's all about creation. Like I said, like Mother Nature. Like, she is about creation. She's very sensual. I said that from the beginning. That's one of the things that stuck out to me. I was like, she's sensual in that big moo-moo. I guess it don't matter. She is kind of cute, though. She's one of the cuter ones. Okay. But anyway. So, yeah, you might have a baby on the way, Gemini. Or a creative adventure of some kind. But whatever it is, it produces some kind of product. But I'm seeing baby. But I don't know who that's for. That's not for the whole collective of Gemini. You know, let me wait. We wouldn't have enough doctors to deliver all them babies. But no matter what it's about, I think it's really related to the Empress. You're really in love with her. You start at the Five of Cups, then you drop down to the Four of Cups after she and the Two of Wands, the difficult situation happens, the placement, you know. And then you have the Four of Cups where you don't want to take that cup from God or divine source or universe. And then Three of Cups. And then Page of Cups. So let's take a look and see what that says. But yeah, whatever it is, this is probably like a baby coming into someone's life for sure. Yes. So the Page of Cups, like I said, signifies a young man or a young person, male or female, a son, a daughter, or a younger sibling, kind of like immature, you know, but excited and ready to learn everything, but not. Oh, yeah. But this also might mean a message of love. It's a big cup of love, baby. Look at that big cup of love. Got a little fish in it, too. Fishes were supposed, I think that represents like luck, if I'm not mistaken. But so your big cup of love page over here might, even though he knocked all the way down to a 1 from a 5 just in this short moment. Anyway, it might mean an engagement, wedding, but it really suggests a lot of naivety. They're naive and vulnerable. with anything to do emotionally, okay? They are very emotionally immature. When they're a page, they're just now getting started out in that. You know, like with the swords, it's truth or words or writing or communication. And so they're not very good at it, but they're stumbling around and they're trying. So he's trying to stumble around, bring you some love. Okay, so that's the energies going on there. Whew. You still bringing the love. When you got knocked down to a... Yeah, that's Gemini. When you got knocked down to a page. Only has one cup, but, I mean, he's higher rank, so... And he's got the lucky fish in there, so, you know. He was getting pretty low there for a little bit. And then jumps up to a page. I don't know. And then in the next energy we have the me. This bitch. Queen of Swords. Alright? And she's in the upright position. See how astute she is. Intellectual. She's very fair, though. Let's see. She's a very formidable figure. And she has power and authority. So, she has this power and authority either over, like, the mental or spiritual realms. So, yeah. She's very analytical, independent, problem solver. Stop, guys. Y'all are too much. But with her comes, like, mental clarity. And, like, you become decisive and you know which way you should go. Yeah, or it might be meaning an end to something troubling in your life. Maybe that's why you jumped up to a big page of cups here. You're like, here's my cup full of love, baby. Come here, little empress. Yeah, that's why. Because you started thinking clearly instead of, like, refusing stuff from the divine. A big cup of love from the divine. You know, because you were pouting. But you shook it off, and I'm proud of you for that, Gemini. I'm not judging. No judgment here, I promise. Safe place. But I'm just picking most of the things I say. Let's see. But whenever this painful situation ends, it's not going to be without any kind of loss, because you're going to have some loss, Gemini. Or some kind of separation, maybe from your little empress over here with her cute little dress. But maybe you're working out of town, you know, you just don't get to see her very much, or him very much, your other half, your partner. But she's very stoic and astute and gives nothing away related to positive or negative outcomes. Like, she's just like statue when she's talking. But that's not me. That's the only part, you know. But anyway, and then you have the Magician. And this is for you. Love is asking you to become very astute and be prepared. Have that mental clarity and end something that's troubling you if you already know it is, so that you can save yourself from some of this. Something coming up, I guess. So the Magician's in reverse, and it's not the time for changes. Yeah. It's not the time for changes. Think clearly. Yeah, love wants you to think clearly about that. Like, it's not time for change right now after you just got this chick back, or dude back. Like, you just got your person back. You're all sad, like dropping down to the threes, boy. Girl, squirrel. Let's see. Okay. Now we're going to go up here, and these are the messages from the universe, which is your spirit guides, archangels, angels, divine creator, ascended masters, such as Jesus, Buddha, etc. Okay? So what they're saying is that you may be stuck in a job right now that you don't like, or in a situation I'm getting. and then you're lacking the confidence and the drive to strike out and go and make the changes that are required for this. And it has something to do with your money and finances, or stability. Like Pentacles are about stability, health, finances, anything tangible here in this world on earth that we can touch, feel, that we need, need. So, yes. So you are feeling like you're stuck with your security in some way, stability, maybe with your little empress or emperor, but you don't have the guts to strike out and make any kind of changes about it, Gemini. Or maybe you're just kind of depressed. I'm getting more of like a depressed kind of feeling. Like just kind of like wore down. Like you're like, man, I started off strong. I was like in it to win it. And you've been through it with it. Do you want to continue that? So, yeah, it suggests a situation involving like arrivals or departures. You might be flying in or out of the country with this big change for the better. Does your little person live outside the country? Your love? Oh, you may have to quit a job as well for a more lucrative one elsewhere, which is okay. I ain't hating. Sure ain't hating. I'll be there. No. I try to stay. But let's see. Yeah, you might even be moving on to like another location for financial or work related reasons, and that's why you're having the separation and the feelings of loss and separation here with the Queen of Swords. So, Gemini. So they're telling you that you're going to fly out of the country, though. And it's going to be for a better job, because right now you're stuck in this job or situation that you don't need to be stuck in. So you can get out of it. Universe got you. That's what it's saying, Gemini. Universe got you. That's awesome. Okay. So then here we go into the 4, which is what action do you need to take? Okay. All right. You need to heal from the heartache first before you start taking any actions. Heal from the heartache you still have from way up here, from whatever happened up here. So it says you're holding back, maybe. You may be reluctant to take the necessary steps. So, and I think the reluctance comes from you just got stabbed with 10 swords in your back. Like, you dead. You dead. Huh? But yeah, that means that it's coming to an end. It's coming to a close. You were at the most painful point you ever have been in your life. And so you kind of had a sense of relief from that. It also said if you are reluctant to take these necessary steps to go into this different cycle, then you're only prolonging your agony. So you're going to make yourself suffer. But make a choice. Even if it's the wrong one, you just have to make a choice at this point. Like, do you want to get hurt like this again? Or what's going on here, Gemini? But it's saying, yeah, it's saying you don't know whether to hold on to this relationship or go back. Or to back off. But now is the time, if you want this relationship, is to take firmness and decision. Firmness and decision. Here. Towards creating this relationship with them. Okay, and also you need to be just about it as well. You need to take the actions to be just, because you might have been pretty harsh on them about something within this relationship that caused this 10 of Swords in the back energy. Not that, I don't know what happened, but it was a lot of conflict and you had to defend yourself. That's what I'm seeing. So be kind And don't just like be ruthless when you met out the punishments, okay? Judge, that's all we ask. That's all we ask. Because karma going to come right back around and get you in the ass. And if you're opposite that, Gemini, if you're actually the one that's in the more powerless position of this, then you may have an awful lot of resentment. And you feel like you're being treated unfair. Yeah. So just try to make a choice, defend yourself. This could even be like a legal thing for someone. I'm getting. Okay, so your book from the divine. Let me read it to you. Okay, it says, before you can even try to start these plans, even though you've been stabbed in the back a couple of times. I don't know why you do this to yourself, Gemini. Let's see. You're too nice sometimes. Well, I don't know. It indicates the beginning of like you're starting some kind of enterprise, some kind of business, some kind of money-making scheme. And it's it could have relation to business, arts, or the finances. And you planted the seeds for new birth. Where'd you plant those? What'd I say? But yeah, possibly a creative or money-making idea. You are now free from restraints, and you have that have hampered you in the past. You're free from those restraints, and you can take on a whole new role and forge an identity through your work. But you planted some seeds somewhere. Just saying. It can mean many things, y'all. Okay. Also, all of this got you so stressed, Gemini. You're going to have to get some sleep. You're going to have to get some rest and recovery where you can sit and you can reflect and you can really think about what you want and what you need to do. And even like the Four of Swords is right after the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords depicts like a heart with three swords shoved all the way through it. And it's gloomy and cloudy in the background. Well, this is the time period after getting stabbed up in the heart where you're needing this. You're needing time because you're just near about dead. I'm dead. Whew. No, but yeah, you're going to have to get some kind of, work out your problems quietly and with motivation. After you do introspection and looking within yourself at what it is that happened and trying to understand and piece it all together. Okay, because sometimes we can be really biased and like start adding stuff to the story or start, making ideas of what it could have been. And so you portray this whole big story before you even know. So be careful of that, Gemini. But you need some introspection, and you need it to be when you're alone so that you can contemplate and understand what exactly happened and why. Yes. Or you could just simply need a break and calling it a truce. Like just taking a break from each other for a little bit. So I'm guessing y'all move back in together or something. I don't know. And then you have like the Five of Wands after this Four of Swords, and this is conflict. Look at all them boys slapping their wands around, beating each other up. So here we go with this again, Gemini. Here we go with them pulling you into their conflict again. Chanel. Boo-boo. Didn't we just talk about this the other night on my live? I think we did. Hey, I'm going to probably be live one day this weekend, so I'll let you guys know. Better be there, Chanel. You my girl. Okay, so anyway, don't let them pull you back into this shit, Chanel. Gemini, come on. Yeah, because they're going to be cutthroat and dishonest. They're going to stab you all up in the back again, all up in the heart. You have to lay up and rest and recover again. Have you juggling finances, and you have so many other options. Look at your Seven of Cups. I don't know why you... I do know, Gemini, I do. I understand whenever you just feel really pulled to someone with, you know, like you want to work through it no matter what. Yeah, so get rid of your options. Get your money straight, Gemini. Quit going to the strip club. Yeah, and don't get caught up in the middle of their drama. Whoever your partner is, their family, I'm getting, like, their drama. Don't get caught up in that. Right after you rest. Really? You've been all stressed out, knocked you down, broke your heart, stabbed you in the back. Boo-boo. Gemini, come on. Yeah, that better be something good. I'm just saying. Anyway, thank you guys so much for staying for the whole 30 minutes and letting me ramble along. And if it resonates, please like, subscribe, share my channel, because I'm really trying to get it out there. I love helping people. But anyway, let me know how it goes. Peace, love, light, Gemini. Laters.